Gotta put on some music. There we go. I don't even know where I'm going.
Where are we heading to right now?
Oh, we're gonna get some Italian. We got a game tomorrow, we gotta eat healthy. And then go to the Charlotte game.
So I am Mikah Thomas. I'm a defender for Charlotte FC, and I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. My first memory of soccer was back when I'm from Daytona Beach. I played, a 3v3 league, and I met some of my best friends in that team. We were called the Orange Beach Knights, and we used to go all over, Florida, just playing 3v3 tournaments, and it was my favorite days. I started taking soccer a bit more serious when I made the move to Jacksonville. I kind of played in Ormond Beach, and also this other team in Palm Coast called PDA, and it was just fun to me. I used to be a winger, and I would just go there to have fun. But when I made that move to Jacksonville, I knew it was a commitment. I knew it was sacrifice. I moved away from home, or a place where I was comfortable, and I knew I had to take it more serious. I had better eating habits, better training habits. One characteristic that I developed to keep me going in this game is just not giving up. I know I sacrificed a lot for this game, and I've been through ups and downs in this game. Everyone has a different path in this game, but for me, I didn't start all the time with my team. So I used to be a starter, and then I was on the bench, and felt like I wanted to give up. But I had this mindset to where I want to play professional. So I do the extra work on the side, and eventually got my opportunity. And I didn't take it for granted. I took advantage of the opportunity, and that's why got me today. What I did on my own to be better than I previously was the game is all about confidence, and I needed ways to build that confidence. So I would train with one of my sister's old coaches. His name is Wale, back in Jacksonville, and it was during COVID, and I asked him to train one time. I was like, hey, can we train? And that was back when I wasn't playing, and I almost quit just to play high school soccer. And I used to train with him all throughout summer, and I found myself more confident. So when I went back in junior year of high school, I was the best form I've ever been in, and it kind of got me some college interest. That's when I committed to University of Connecticut. Armada has really helped me. I really am blessed to be able to be a part of that team. I think Tommy, growing up with Tommy, that's the head coach of Armada, he really developed me as a player. I started with him at U14, I think it was, U15, and I grew with him. He understood me as a player, and he knew the qualities that I had. He knew what I had to improve, and I had that really good relationship with him. Always talk to him what I can do better, and just being part of that group, the way they organized and run the trainings and everything really just set me up for the professional level. It was really funny. So the head coach of UCON, his name's Chris Bondi, he actually was teammates with Tommy. So that relationship, I'm big on relationship with coaches, and having that relationship and having that trust from my previous coach to the new coach at UConn, I think that's what really drove me to go to a school. And I know the background, UConn has always been one of those prestigious colleges for soccer and also other sports. So I think I definitely wanted to get out of Florida. I didn't want to stay at home, although I love my parents, but I just really needed to try somewhere new and grow as a person. So I think UConn was a good fit. UConn like any other place, had its ups and downs. I struggled a little at first with my confidence and, you know, fitting in and adjusting, but it took time. But I eventually found myself, and I found my confidence in the game, and it kind of got me to where I am today. Time is really important. It's all about patience in soccer. You know, you have to wait for your opportunity. Every coach says this, but chase or be chased. So, you know, you have to start the chase. You always have to, you know, try to get in that position to where the starting player is. You always want to beat them out. So it's patience. It's cool. And it's funny because one of my roommates was actually the same age as me. He started in my position at UCON, and, you know, he got freshman of the year. His name's Kieran. And yeah, it was crazy because I was like, oh, like, how do I get mad at him? But that's like my boy. Like, he, you know, I wanted him to play, but also it's a job pretty much. Like, you have to, you know, make the best of your opportunity to try to get to the next level. So it kind of worked out. The preparation for the draft was so shocking. You know, I came home just so tired out, burnt out from the college season, just because it's 3 months, so much to squeeze into 3 months, and I just wasn't expecting to go professional and get drafted. And I actually had friends over. 3 days before the draft, had friends over. We're just chilling, eating, and I get a call from my coach, and he told me, he said, "You remember what I told you before?" And I said, "You said I was going to get drafted next year. You think I was good enough to get drafted next year?" And he said, "Actually, we got a few teams interested. I'm going to send you over an agent, and you're going to get that process started." So it was a big shock for me. I was running outside. I was really happy. I went back in yelling, like telling my sisters, my family, and they're really happy. So got in contact with my agent. It was Charlotte at the time, so I had a call with Charlotte, and yeah, 2 days later after that call, I got drafted. Charlotte has been a great place, great city, great people. I'm still adjusting. You know, coming in preseason, did well, and now I'm playing with Crown Legacy, developing as a player. But, you know, I'm still adjusting, trying to find my confidence, doing the extras, trying to do the extras, trying to be the player that, you know, what got me out in the first place to UConn, from UConn, and also at Armada. So, you know, I'm still adjusting, still learning. The gap from college to the pro level, it's pretty big. You know, these players are more technical. They understand the game, and, you know, positioning, especially as a defender, positioning as a defender is really hard to learn. I thought I was okay at it in college, and I came here and I'm getting exposed. You know, preseason versus LA Galaxy, I'm playing against some of the best players in the MLS, and, you know, it's a lot to learn, and I think I've learned a lot, but I still have a lot to learn, and I'm really just grateful for the experience and everything. I'm most excited to be at Charlotte for my name to get called in the stadium, either scoring a goal. They do this cool little chant with your name, and I really want that experience. I also, you know, want to play with the best players. I want to play with Zaha on the field. I want to play with Tim and all the other guys. So I just have a lot to look forward to, and I'm really just grateful to be here. You know, when you get to the professional level, it's a lot of energy taken out of you. But, you know, if you find the joy of the game, you'll just love to be there every day. You want to try to love being in training, being at practice, doing the extras. You want to find that love and that confidence to want to keep you going as long as you can.